Down on the Farm. I'm your host, Larry Marble. Thanks so much for joining us today on one of our 14 affiliate stations. We're brought to you proudly each and every day by D&D Farm and Ranch. That's ddtexasoutfitters.com. Neighbor, let's take a look at the movement of corn, beans, and wheat, courtesy of John Tuggle. Corn and soybean futures were lower yesterday, in large part because USDA only lowered the crop ratings on corn by 2% and beans by 1%. After last week's extreme weather conditions, dryness, and 100-degree temps, declines of only 2% for corn and 1% for beans would lead one to believe that the corn crop overall condition probably has a limited downside. Corn futures actually traded up slightly during yesterday's session, only to really sell off into the close, ending 9 cents per bushel down for the day. Soybeans closed down 13, and KC wheat was down 23. Now, interestingly enough, this year's current crop ratings is 2% higher than last year's crop at the same point in time. Corpus Christi's Public Elevator in Archer Daniels Midland is open for Milo trucks this week, 7 a.m. to 11:45. Timco Houston open from 7 a.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. Saturday yet to be determined. Closed Sunday and Monday for the Labor Day holiday. For information on how to market your grains through the ports, contact John Tuggle, 361-852-5207. We're on the line with Sean Geiswhite, Gillespie Livestock. Sean, how did the sheep and goat sale go in Fredericksburg?
Went good, Larry. Ended up with at 3,000. Market, I called it steady, kind of all the way through there. Might have been, some of those feeder kids might have been a tick higher. Last week, I think sold some of those up to 350. The bigger kids, I mean, it was steady. It was good. I guess up to 70, 75 on the top end on those 60-pounders. Lambs, kind of from 220 to up to 275, I guess, on the very, very best ones, the top end. And that might have been just a tick softer than last week. We had some really fancy ones bring a little more than that. On the heavier lambs, though, it might have been a tick higher. Looked like there was a little more activity there. Kind of sold some of those up to 210, 215. So I thought we got along real well. The nanny deal might have been just a tick softer. Didn't look like they had many friends. They haven't had the last 2 months, but that was a little softer.
Right.
I think that we'll get somewhere around 900 is what I'm hoping, maybe 1,000. It was a little slower today, but it's sure cooling off this evening, so I'm anticipating them to roll in this evening. We'll see how many we catch in the morning.
Tell everybody how to contact you, Sean Geiswhite.
You can reach us at 830-997-4394.
We appreciate you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Neighbor, let's take a look at the meat moves. USDA's national pork carcass cutout value was down $1.29 in the morning report at $94.76. USDA estimated Monday's slaughter 476,000 head. That's 5,000 more than last week, but 6,000 under the same week last year. Neighbor, looks like wholesale box prices on Tuesday, $171 on the choice, $190 on the select. USDA estimates Monday's slaughter at 125,000 head. That's up 122,000 from last week, but 123,000 during the same week last year. As we look toward new sales, looks like no cash trades reported. We're still dealing off mainly Friday, 178 to 179. Northern deals 185. Neighbor, there's your meat moves for Tuesday. We are on the line with Cousin Brian Linthman from Seguin Cattle Company. Cousin Brian, how's the sale shaping up?
All I can say, Larry, is, you just start paying attention. I mean, I'm guessing we'll have 200 plus cows. It's getting dry and people are starting to shuck some cattle and kind of anticipating that 900 to 1,000 tomorrow, and we'll probably have 250 cows somewhere in there. I know there'll be at least 100 palpates, and we haven't got them all paired yet, but probably about 40 black cows that are going to have them 2-weight calves on them. So we'll see how she goes on that. The calves, all big sets, 40, 50 to a group, and that means that people are starting to run out of grass, and they're getting rid of stuff before they have to start feeding it. That's kind of where we're at here, and the market's hanging on so dang good for us, and I still question this as we get into September and October. how many cows are really out there. If our cow market don't fall apart, those cows coming out of the mountain, there ain't near that as many as like they predicted. So, like I said, I'm kind of curious to see what happens. And, you know, the same thing on this calf market. If we were to get a rain across Texas and they got some winter grazing in, what would these calves be worth? Who knows? But it's got to rain first. But
yep, it sure does. It sure does. Sheep and goat thing about the same?
Yeah, I'd say probably at that 700, somewhere in there. And, you know, same thing. It's just the market seems to be getting a little better on these kids every week. And, you know, the lamb, same thing. And that's always a positive end. And, you know, believe it or not, I mean, we're going to blink our eyes and it's going to be Thanksgiving and then Christmas. So, you know, the year's going to dwindle down pretty fast, but we'll see how she goes.
Well, we'll continue selling till we run out of them, I guess. Brian, tell everybody how to get a hold of
Hopefully
you.
it rains first, Larry.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you can give us a call at 830-379-9955, or you can call me on my cell phone at 830-305-0652.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
I'll see you tomorrow night, Cousin Larry.
I'm down on the farms, Larry Marble. I'm with Tony from D&D Farm and Ranch. Tony, you got news on T-Post?
Yes, sir, I do. Right now, our 6.5-foot American-made 133 T-Post went down. They're at $5.99, and that's if you buy one or however many you need.
Well, tell everybody how to get that great deal in this new price drop on T-Post.
Well, they can reach me out at 830-379-7340, extension 162.
We've been with Tony from D&D. Tony, have a good day. Help those people when they come by to buy T-Post.
Yes, sir, sure will. Thank you.
You're welcome. We are on the line with Carl Herman, Caldwell Livestock Commission Company. Carl, it is about 6:09 on Tuesday evening, looking toward a good sale on Wednesday. What's it looking like tonight?
Yes, sir. Probably just about what it was last week. A lot of cattle coming in, a lot of good calves that are ready to sell. Big calves weigh 500, 600, 700. Not that many cows right now, which is a good thing. And so we'll have a good sale tomorrow. I'm looking for 1,000 plus.
Good deal. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you, Carl.
Okay, my number is 979-820-5349. Call the barn, 567-4119. If you're in the Giddings election area, call Max Ebner at 540-8676.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Wholesale Steel, family owned and operated since 1976. Has heavy-duty panels, the first and only panels on the market with a lifetime warranty against damage from your animals. Wholesale Steel with 2 locations to serve you in San Antonio and Hearn. Financing available, and we wholesale to the public. Visit our website at wholesalesteelsa.com or call 210-624-2000 for Wholesale Steel.
We are on the line with Gary Butler, Nixon Livestock. Gary, how was our Monday sale?
Had another good sale, Larry. Wind up with 1479, 259 cows and 18 bulls. Calf market still continues to be strong. 2 and 3 weight steers, $2 to $3.40. Heifers, $1.93 to $2.90. 3 and 4 weight steers, $2.24 to $3.55. Heifers, $2.13 to $2.95. 4 and 5 weight steers, $2.16 to $3.20. Heifers, $2.05 to $2.75. 5 and 6 weight steers, $2.10 to $2.62. Heifers, $2.02 to $2.90. 6 and 7 weight steers, $2.05 to $2.32. And the heifers were $1.91 to $2.16. 7 and 8 weight steers and bull yearlings, $1.94 to $2.25. Heifers, $1.87 to $2.07. And these prices are on quality number 1. Animal quality brought a whole lot less money, but they're still selling good. I mean, they're still higher than they ought to be. Slaughter cows, $95 to $1.05. Slaughter bulls, best bull bring $1.27. Stocker cows, $600 to $11.50. And pairs, $6.45 to $15.75, Larry.
What's the schedule for next week?
We're not going to have a sale next week, Larry.
All right.
We'll be off for the holiday. Lou Thompson has his sale here. If he didn't have his sale, we'd probably have a sale because of the numbers of cattle that we're running.
Right.
I look for the following week to be 2,000 or somewhere in that neighborhood.
Right. Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
You can get us here at cell phone 830-582-1561 or 62. Catch me on mobile 830-857-4330, Larry.
Gary, we appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. Hey, neighbor, I'm Larry Marble here with Aaron of Homestead and Ranch Real Estate, which specializes in Texas farms and ranches and custom homes on acreage. How do you qualify for an ag exemption here in Texas, Aaron?
Well, Larry, these requirements kind of vary by county. In most cases, you'll need 10 acres of qualified land to be eligible for this special valuation. If you plan on having your house on this property, you'll need at least 11 acres, 1 acre for the homestead and 10 for the agricultural use. This land has to be primarily used for ag purposes and has to be used in this way for at least 5 of the last 7 years.
How much does it save you, Aaron?
Well, that depends on the type of ag valuation, the market value of the property, and the requirements and tax rates of the specific county you're in. We can provide you with more details and help you with navigating this process.
How can folks reach Aaron?
Larry, they can call me directly at 214-985-9862, and I can give you my word. I'll call you back. Or you can visit us at www.homesteadandranch.com.
We're on the line with Kelly Thigpen, Pearsall Livestock. Kelly, how's the sale shaping up for Wednesday?
Oh, looks like a decent little run, Larry. You got 400 on hand right now. About 115 of those are grown cattle. Got one set of little young cows. Got 48 good little Brangus type cows off of one place. Just kind of had some hard times, kind of thin wet bag cows, but pretty good jag of them. And then a few cows to palpate. Do have a couple of good sets of calves and yearlings in there. Got 90 good, mostly black calves, all been worked off one place, weighing the 5s, and then got another 50 or so lighter weight black calves off another place. So, got some good quality calves in there, and like I say, shaping up to be a pretty decent run. I'm going to say 500 to 600 somewhere in there.
There at Pearsall Livestock, Kelly Thigpen, tell everybody how to contact.
Call us at the office, 830-334-3653. Mobile number is 334-1047. And the website's PearsallLivestock.com.
This is Channel 5 reporting live from the rangeland, where earlier today, a death was reported. I'm standing here talking to...
Mesquite.
Mr. Mesquite. What happened here today?
Well, Weesatch and I had been living on this rangeland. Every year the rancher would spray us with herbicide and we'd take a nice, long nap. But we always woke up.
What changed, Mesquite?
It's that Invora herbicide. The rancher used it with Rangeview to target his application. And now I don't think Weesatch is coming back.
I wouldn't think so. It's guaranteed
control for 5 years.
You heard it from Mesquite himself. Invora and Rangeview stop brush for the long haul. It's guaranteed.
Start investing in the long haul with guaranteed mesquite and Weesatch control at Invora.com. That's INVORA.com. Always read and follow label instructions. Invora is a restricted use pesticide. Invora is a trademark owned by Environmental Science US LLC or one of its affiliates. Not all products are registered in all states.
We're on the line with Doug Bass from Cattleman's Brenham. Doug, how was the sale Friday?
Had a good sale, Mr. Larry. We ended up with 1,452 head of cattle. Market looked really steady on the calves and higher on the packer cows and bulls.
Walk the pens with us.
Yes, sir. On your weigh-in cows, thinner, lower yielding cows, 62 to 85. Medium flesh cows, 87 to 94. Better cows bring 95 to 115. On your packer bulls, lower yielding bulls, 99 to 111. Better high yielding bulls, 114 to 129. Had a few little pairs, 1,250 to 1,600, and a few little bred cows, 900 to 1,250. On calf market, like I said, it sure looked good again. Really steady the week before. 2 to 3 weight steers, $240 to $3. Heifers, $230 to $262. 3 to 4 weight steers, $235 to $320. Heifers, $220 to $285. 4 to 5 weight steers, $220 to $325. Heifers, $2 to $260. 5 to 6 weight steers, $2 to $260. Heifers, $190 to $241. 6 to 7 weight steers, $195 to $240. Heifers, $185 to $219. 7 to 8 weight steers, $190 to $231. Heifers, $180 to $190. And your 800 to 1,000 pound steers bring $170 to $215. Heiferettes bring $155 to $188.
Are you aware of anything for this next Friday sale?
Yes, sir. We got quite a few calls. Got some trucks lined up, a few loads. Looks like we'll have a pretty good set of yearlings coming. Don't know much on cows. Just so far, just a bunch of packer cows. But looks like we will have a great set of calves to sell Friday.
Well, tell everybody how to get a hold of you.
Yes, sir. Call me on my cell, 979-877-4454. Or call us at the office, 979-836-3621.
Neighbor, let's take a long look at the grains courtesy of John Tuggle, Tuggle and Company, Corpus. Milo through Corpus in August, Dees plus 105, 1057. Houston, 1075. Progresso, 869. Brownsville, 1012. Yellow corn to Corpus, August delivery, Dees plus 20, 506 3/4. Houston, 524 1/2. Progresso, 564 1/2. Hard red winter wheat to Houston in August, 719 1/2. And beans, 1322 1/2. Texas cotton, East Texas and South Texas, 2,583 bales. Prices range from a low of 80.84 to a high of 84.09, which made 82.48 the average price given across that 2,583 bales. Neighbor, looks to me like that's it for the Best Darn Farm Show in Texas. Crop news and livestock market information, no place but Granny Marble's kitchen table. No place but down on the farm. I'm Larry Marble, their good-looking grandson. Good day.